And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta. Where we're starting to merge up the Gulf Union, as well as potentially starting to try stuff in space. We got an April and a February, so I should do something about the February one. These guys probably are not likely going to succeed, especially only against that many. So we could technically sacrifice them one at a time to delay. But I think we might try to actually attack with India 106 here. And yeah, I think it is... Unless I want to... Yeah, that'd be too late. Okay, so we're going to attack with 106. We're going to see if 10 particle lances can handle 6 ships. We've got 2 lancers here with no kinetics. Good. So lasers, 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 lasers. Got 1 mag cannon on the gravity class destroyer. And 1 like mag battery on that destroyer. And I'm not sure which one of these is actually the surveillance ship. We'll be able to tell that a little bit better once we're in the fight, which the surveillance ship should probably hold back. When did the April one? When did the February one? That one. So minimum to get down there, I need 4. Or I'm supposed to get back up, I need 4. No, it really doesn't change. I can get down there in 4.2 hours or 6.3. We'll do 6.3 and save the fuel. Mission-wise, we were trying to get contact with, and we now have contact with, or the info we need contact with Exodus, so we can improve relations with them.
Where do you need me?
Lots of alien activity
Headed there now.
Investigate.
Ready.
Standing by for orders. Let's actually have you, instead of contacting them.
We'll see what we can find.
Acknowledged.
Hiding two different places.
Reporting in. Acknowledged. Ready.
You can go check a different spot.
Investigating alien site.
Standing by.
You can go say hi.
Establishing contact.
And you can go investigate the 4th spot. Belarus.
We'll recon the site.
Oh, we got someone in Belarus. It's the other Canada one we're missing. White Horse?
On the way to the target site.
Should be in 2 different spots.
Standing by.
At your service.
Your orders?
Okay, so let's confirm our assignments and let some time pass. Technically, I could use an action to merge in Qatar. We're gonna actually delay it 1 action because there's so many alien sightings to explore. We are engaging. We are starting a battle. 10 ships going up against whatever they've got. Coming in on high wall at high speed. So the one in the back, that is the surveillance ship. So that's the one they want to keep functional. They can. You've got the kinetics. Everything else is going to be running lasers. Besides the destroyer in the back. Yeah, okay. So, lock noses, everything, focus fire, you. We're going to close real close, and then we're going to dump all the torpedoes if we're still functional at that point. And these ships only have like 15 frontal armor, so they're going to handle the lasers reasonably well, but it's only because the... But it's mostly... Oh, well, they're getting some of the orange ones as well, so... No, I think the violet is actually orange-violet, and then they have like X or something like that. So they're basically running their equivalent to green. We can see that they definitely outrange us. Well, I think it's mostly the Lancers opening fire. There we go. Ships are now trying to be disruptive to the enemy weapons. Oh, it's actually hitting mostly in the flanker. Okay, I think we got a system... Yeah, I think we got a system kill there. Spray to disable the flanker. Okay, I think we definitely hit maneuverability. Bring it around and focus fire on disabling that one. Not when the nose pointed too long away from the enemy line ships. Okay. You have no weapons, so it doesn't matter there. I'm gonna put you on Guardian mode. I'm gonna authorize missile usage. Torpedoes away. Yeah, not enough torpedoes for them. They're not able to the torpedoes to get through. Although it looks like the 40mm are doing a decent job of keeping the kinetics back. Okay, it does have enough systems that's able to turn around and come back. So we didn't manage to system kill the flanker. Although I think we didn't hinder its maneuverability. Yeah, cruise ships, the particle, well, at least these little particle lances don't have enough to them. And we don't have enough armor to rock through the battle line more than once. I think we got one system kill on one ship. We probably dealt enough damage that they're probably going to pull out and go back to base. But that costs an entire fleet to do that. Here we go. So every ship in the enemy fleet, except for the Wandering Star, leaves the battle with lasting battle damage. But that's about it. No real destruction there. Victory for the aliens. If you're looking for kills, torpedoes definitely work better than the power glances. Although lots of pretty heavy system damage here. 2.1 milliGs for the destroyer, 3.1 milliGs for the lancer. I think they're gonna have a little bit of a struggle getting home. And yeah, they're going home. It's taking 131 days, so they're still gonna make it home in a decent amount of time. And then they'll be repaired and coming back. So they'll probably be back in 200 days. Given that state of affairs, it is probably time to upgrade the medium Earth, or intermediate Earth orbit station. Which one is that? That's a good question. I think it's not that one. Space Dock, yeah, that one. Time to upgrade you to a ring core. And we're gonna have to do shipyard upgrades. I think we can still probably get away with solar panels. We just use the extra spaces for solar panels. I might hold off until we get the ring core upgrades. So we can do shipyards and the solar panels in parallel. And then we'll have the solar farms coming in March.
We'll open a channel.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be it.
No, they're willing to go back to non-aggression back territory. Of course, they need more than just pinky promise. We won't shoot each other anymore. But I can meet in the middle there. I can give them some water, for example. We'll give them like 2,000 water. They're on board with 200. Okay. Orion drive. We're gonna want that.
Offering support.
Did that get him back up to tolerance? It did. Okay, so we'll say hello anyway, because I probably want to buy all their metal. Because we're going to be doing a bunch of construction. And I guess I must have fallen far enough behind that they're willing to non-aggression back again. They've got other priorities, apparently. I'm not that far off the lead. Yeah, the Academy. Oh, and even them, they've got more space presence than I do after that defeat. Fair enough. I'm probably doing more research. Yeah, I'm doing. I think this is the daily research. So we're doing more research than everyone, but they got pretty big space presences, all things considered. Yeah, it might not be smart for some of these people, but you know they've got it.
Back on the farm, if something broke, they didn't have some fancy machine to fix it.
No fancy machine.
And they couldn't wait for some repairmen to stop by. So they did it all themselves, with their own weather-worn hands.
So that's molecular assemblers, which we needed for diamondoids and adamantine armor, which is the main armor we're going to use. So we want that. We'll put that back on higher priority. For someone to catch us, they would need to get... Or there's only like 4,000 left. No one's within 4,000 of us, so you can probably back off on focusing on plasma weapons. We'll leave it at 1 tick to keep it going. This allows them to pull off and focus on, well, everything else, to be fair. We want the choices, we don't need to do all the work. We're not on brutal difficulty, we're on normal difficulty here. Initiative Fleet India 56 completes transit to low Mars orbit, begins refueling. Okay. I'm gonna want more volatiles, but is that what I need to focus on right now? Right, best unclaimed radioactive is the moon. We've already got someone to go into Clip-Drop. Yeah, I got someone going there already. Cleopatra. I tend to see Cleopatra with C, but I suppose that's probably Cleopatra. Cleopatra? Yeah. The wizard down below 10 on the nobles. Best unclaimed metal mine is, again, Saturn. Cuptro. And 3040s. Yeah. So the main thing we'd probably be getting is more volatiles. Do I send it out to get more volatiles? We're probably going to want that when we really run armor. Yeah, we're going to want it when we really run armor. So, you're getting shipped out here. Burn about half the fuel to be quick. About it. 51, 52 weeks.
Here's what we found.
Recon complete.
Recon complete.
Recon complete.
Gotta know more about those aliens so I can get the exotic material research going faster. Molecular benefiction. Eventually we need that for gallium radiators and lithium spray radiators and stuff like that, but not a rush, as well as metal production.
What's the op?
Is it just the one place?
Standing by.
Might be just the one place. Oh, and the crash site in Turkey.
On
Yeah,
the way to
okay.
the target site.
We'll send you to the one in
Reporting in.
Turkey.
Where do you need me?
Get you public campaigning in Yemen.
We must
And
persuade the
then
people.
in Saudi Arabia, we can do the unification with Qatar.
Standing by. Heading to the capital.
Actually, you don't need to raise with Qatar because Qatar is about to cease existing. Fair enough. Here we go. So 41 days on you, 10 on you, 41 on you. So in 10 days, we'll be able to federate you into Saudi Arabia. You already had a space program, so you've already got your mission control. Oh, you have a space program. I guess... Oh no, it was Yemen that doesn't have a space program. We'll get that when we federate that one in. Or potentially merge it into Yemen, and that would do the same thing. I think we're going to be trying to come for Yemen soon. $73, so about 7 more to go.
Making contact.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be it.
They're even willing to give me an intelligence share. I'm willing to do that. Intelligence sharing all your metals, please. In exchange, I'll give you water. more than that. What about 900? Not what we had hoped for, but good enough. Well, that's good enough.
Lending my expertise.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Policy direction complete.
Unification with Qatar. There we go. So, officially now the Gulf Union, because there's none other in the Federation. And in a lot of cases that was an improvement. It did lower the education a little bit and the inequality. And Gulf Union is apparently a little too stable. But that's fine.
We found something.
We found something.
Okay. Still got a lot of potential for mission control both in China and India. Still working on solar farms, that's March. Cyclotron's March. What's the purge crackdown ratios? We're getting into reasonable levels here, so let's
Turning up the
begin
heat.
Ready to go.
the invasion.
Terminating the opposition. Making our case.
Ready for my mission.
One to Honolulu,
Investigating alien
and the
site.
other
Where do you need me?
to Canada.
We'll recon the site.
Okay. Confirm assignments, let some time pass.
I will help them.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
There we go. We got increased support for the initiative in Yemen. Now stands at 59%.
We've neutralized their key people.
Here's what we found.
Media center. We're probably going to want that at some point.
Here's what we found.
Okay, we lost our point in South Sudan. Fair enough. I don't think I had
Are
that
in
cracked down,
control
but
now.
nor did I think they cracked it down, so I think they just came in hard for it. Although the African points are not hard to take, even if someone else has them.
Where to?
So, you're going to purge,
We're taking power.
you're going to crack down,
Ready to go.
I'm
you're going
here.
to follow the aliens. Oh, I only need one person. to follow the
Reporting
aliens, so
in.
you're going to follow the aliens then.
On the way to the target site.
At your service. We're going in.
And I think technically South Yemen is a breakaway. Yeah. So in theory, once I control both Yemen and South Yemen, I can push South Yemen back into Yemen in preparation for pushing it into the Gulf Union.
Offering counsel.
The people will come to our side.
Targets got away.
Ooh, we did not successfully crack down. The Purge has got a pretty high chance of
Laying
just
the
happening
groundwork.
anyway, so that's not a big setback. There's the Cyclotron finishing. Manufacturing complex, okay, we'll want that. Although maybe not anytime real soon. I'm gonna start working on the cyborging here. It's gonna take a while to save up for all of it, but we'll start on it.
Target destroyed.
There's the solar farm done. So after that, we want to do mining. Only mining complex in that slot.
We found something.
Our enemies are still in control.
Ooh. Both failed. Was not expecting that. Now, I don't think they're turned. I think that was just two bad rolls back to back. Initiative. This might actually be a situation where it'd be better to say... Can I just say bases? Yes. Okay. So every base that is not... an automated one. So you're an automated one, for example. Let's start upgrading them. Oh, there's an upgrade. Save a click there. Every time I click here. So I click, click, upgrade. Click, click, upgrade. Click, click, upgrade. Click, click, and upgrade. Now I can't do all the mines at once. One thing I need to be careful of. Because otherwise we won't have the space resources to feed the mines as we upgrade the mines. Have to be a little bit picky about the mines. Although we will have quite a bit of income, because we're only obviously upgrading the not automated ones. So the automated ones do make some metal and make plenty of water and volatile, so I can do a lot of upgrades back to back to back. And I think it is going to be worth. Technically, the tier 2 to 3, it's not as big an improvement as it's as big as an improvement as tier 1 to tier 2, but it takes longer, so you spend longer with no income, which can be a bit painful sometimes. So you're going to purge.
targeting the
99%
opposition.
chance of purge success. We're
Where
gonna
do you
crack
need-
down. 99% chance of crackdown success.
Ready to go.
We're not gonna public
Reporting it.
campaign because I want to start national policy setting.
On my way to the capital.
Where to? Heading to the capital.
Ready for my mission. Headed there now.
I wanna. We
Standing
want to
by.
do both those alien activities. So that means I need 2 people
On
to
the
do
way
that.
to the target site.
But yeah, we can start the clock ticking on Oman and then Kuwait. You need one more. No, you can pick something up. Command is tempting, but espionage would let you hide better. I should probably go espionage just to get you hidden more. And then you're trying to save it for 80 for the project administrator. Okay, confirm. Let's time pass.
Offering assistance.
And get control of Yemen. Okay, Earth orbit. So here we got solar panels to upgrade. And I don't even care that's turning everything off. Because we're gonna turn most of it off by upgrading them as well. And honestly, I probably want to go up to 10 shipyards. So, 1 and 2 more. And the tier... We're going to run more tier 3 solar panels, presumably. And probably even more than that. I'm not going to get too far ahead until I know what the tier 3 shipyards are costing. So I don't know how many spare solar panels we think I should have enough. I might technically need some like fission or fusion or something to get it to work, or override the farm or something, but I think we can get it to work. But you're upgrading. And I suppose that's arguably what we should maybe do if the mining complex is the shipyard. It's the tier 3 shipyard. So we can get the ships building faster. Oop, they've nicked my engineering that I'm not using. That's fair. And I get told twice because I've got a spy.
He slipped
on the
away
inside.
from us.
Oh, interesting. That's 3 bad rolls. Well, even then, that's still 3 bad rolls. Them putting the defend on it and jumped it from 99 to 95. I don't think RNG is
I will
going to
report when
save
my mission
them.
is complete.
Okay, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. I did it on China, not on Saudi Arabia, not on Gulf Union. We don't currently control any of China's Federation members. Technically has some claims on India, but we're going to keep China and India separate.
We found something.
Recon complete.
We've removed
There we go.
threats.
We're now in full control of Yemen. Currently available. So in theory, I can already merge. Because I think if you have control of it, you can, in this
There
case,
is
do the
nothing
back
we
merge in Yemen.
humans will not turn into a weapon if we can. Each fresh discovery we make only speeds us closer to destruction. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Blood Money.
There is nothing we humans will not turn into a weapon. brings up comments like, "Oh, so and so killed so and so with like this pencil or that spoon, or it's just his thumb." Yeah, humans figure out ways to weaponize things. In this case, plasma. We're weaponizing plasma. Ultracapacitors we need for phased array, the advanced laser engines, advanced coil, improved plasma. Well, maybe if we're saying that it's for advanced coil, I should maybe pick up coil guns before, you know, we need the advanced ones. And that's required for advanced plasma. The comboing here is a little complicated. So you need the thing that gives you improved, but to get the basic, you need the one that gives the advanced. Yeah. Okay. Although I wouldn't be surprised if this is because this got moved earlier. No, the plasma got moved early in the tree. So where they put the prerequisites to delay some of the plasma might be a little weird at the moment. Oh, and we need the high temperature superconductors for the improved coil guns. There's maybe an argument to make the run down to Mercury to clear up the... expand my mining capacity. That wouldn't be too expensive. Yeah, let's take that detour. Let's start working towards Mercury and space exploration, basically. We don't have a lock on Diamondoids yet, although we're getting pretty close. Oh, and I've lost control of administrative algorithms, and I don't think I'm gonna get that back. So we'll back down on that one. I do want to invest in it because there's some things in here that we may want to upgrade, or may want to unlock, and some investment here increases the likelihood we succeed.
I'm here.
Okay. Do we have info on the Academy? No. So your job is get us some info on the Academy so we can bribe them into not caring about us anymore.
Let's see what we can see. Heading to the capital.
Ready. We'll see what we can find.
At your service. We'll see what we can find.
We'll see what we can find. Augment, and you're taking Chief Astronomer. You're up to 50. We really want to get up to 80. Otherwise, that's everything. Okay.
Offering support.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, that's probably enough to say hi. Didn't drop the radiator. We're going to want that. Okay, I've got enough there to have it locked in. We're going to have the choice after Diamondoids. Oh, I suppose now that I've reduced that, we got ability to
Mission
theory take that
complete.
back. Communication with Yemen. Confirm. Okay, so we've put the Yemens back together. Diplomacy, manage relations, improve, 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 improve. So we're actually going to have to go through 2 cycles. So on the 11th of May, we're going to have to go up again. the meantime, we can do the 2 missions to get these starting to unit into the Federation of the Gulf Union. And then priorities here, we now have mission control, which is going to get prioritized over spoils. I'd like to have that 1 mission control done, ideally, before we merge it into the Gulf Union. So I suppose for Yemen, we're actually not in a rush to get it done. Get it into the Federation.
We found something.
Recon complete.
Here's what we found.
Although I may still want to merge it in because... Oh, is that a little GDP, given its population. It might literally be faster to merge it into the Gulf Union because it's just 1 mission control. Although we can start investing in mission control here. Because we inherited something, or something caused the mission control cap to go up in the Gulf Union. So we got 1 to research, or 1 to develop there.
Ready for my mission. On my way to the capital.
Ready to go.
You know, I'll say national policy.
On my way to the capital.
And then you
Standing
can do
by
the
for
contact.
orders.
The academy.
Reaching out.
Yoders?
Bring in the proverbial box of roses. Flowers, or however you want to describe the... Sorry, we picked the
Taking
thing.
it to them.
What's the up?
Let's do Kuwait.
Making our case.
Then here, we're going to do some direct investment with funding. Get some more money coming in. If we had a lot of money and influence, we'd probably do mission control instead. Or not mission control, boost instead, so we could spend that in space, which is a better source of money. But that requires money to get more money, sort of problem. Chicken the egg. Okay, we're not developing Singapore fast enough to actually counteract global climate change. We're getting a nice amount of boost. Let's put a little more into the economy then. Oh yeah, that should help with keeping the GDPC from falling. And then we can confirm assignments, let some time pass.
We'll open a channel.
We will save our world, even as you thoughtlessly plunder.
Oh, and we gain non-aggression packs with you. Magic of bribery. Do you have any interesting projects? No. I could just try to buy Habs or stuff off of them, but we're not going to do that. And they're probably not that interested in giving us 21 redirectives. No. So like 200 water? 500 water? I want a whole 1,000? 1,500, sure. Have some water.
Offer in council.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources,
Oh, they've come to
so
say hi
be
to me.
it.
They want me to give me boost, medal, all for a criminal organization. Don't want to give you that criminal organization, though. I don't want your org. I'll take the stuff you're giving me. I'll give you, like, water instead. Want, like, 1,000 water? Sure. Plasma batteries. Mark 1. Yes, please.
We've moved the needle.
If we're going to run laser weapons, we're going to want plasma batteries. And we probably,
Policy
much like we probably
direction
want like
complete.
UV arc, we probably want like improved plasma before we start playing with it. Federate Kuwait.
Mission complete.
And then Federate Oman.
Maybe you've seen the films. Sadistic drill instructors demanding the impossible of poor, good-hearted men. You think it's inhumane. You think it won't be like that here. But by God it will. Because even one weak link gets everyone killed. Colonel Hans Castillo, training video, taken in Nicaragua.
Because even one weak link gets everyone killed. And that's Diamondoids, which is the prerequisite for adamantine armor. So we may have adamantine armor popping up, and that's going to be much better armor than the carbon nanofiber that we're running. Carbon nanotube armor that we're running. Not ready for fusion. If we're running kinetics, I could run coil guns, but I don't have the greatest of luck with coil guns, honestly. Although we are going to need it for the plasma. Although that's the advanced plasma. That's pretty far down the line. Advanced chemical rockets. Oh, that's another boost buff. We might want that for the boost buff. Although, how much rush am I for that? That's a good question. We need this for the biggest of ships, but we're maybe not ready for the biggest ships anyway. Already got one path we got going down for Venus. Oh, I need this for the tier 3 mirrors. That's a notable thing, because we're going to want those tier 3 mirrors, so start on that one. We're going to want to prioritize that. We got... That's so much in the lockdown that we're going to be able to stop it from completing in the next, next day.
Target secure.
The final frontier proved a bit underwhelming, no? Veni Vidi Vici is great, but how do you say, I leased it at triple market rate in Latin?
Leased it at triple market rate.
Soren van Beek comments to CNN.
Capitalism. Mission to Venus, which immediately we're going to follow up with Mission to Mercury, which notably increases our mind control limit by 3. We're already over the mind control limit by 1. I think we got 2 colony ships going out to set up 2 more mines. Like, we're going to want that limit. So even if I'm not going to Mercury, because I don't need to go to Mercury for what I'm doing, that's fine. That's good. We'll take that. And then we want to have control, so we're going to turn up the priority there. And we'll either lose control there real quick, or we'll finish Mission to Mercury real quick. One of the two, probably. Adamantine armor, yes. That module. I'm surprised only 1 finished? The rest can't be that far out. I'm not sure why 1 finished 15 days earlier than the rest, but okay. Oh, that one might have had nanofab. Nanofabs make the buildings build faster. Oh, I didn't bring it up. Well, I brought up the first part of the stream. The patch notes are out for release candidates 20, 21, and 22. One of the balance changes in 22, which isn't live isn't live on the version I'm playing because I'm on 19, is that they removed the fact the nanofab line, the construction line, doesn't make money when buildings are being constructed in the HAB, which is probably a good change. Because honestly, while you're getting a construction speed buff, it's not a very big construction speed buff, and you have to kind of not build all the buildings at once to get the construction speed buff, because you need the nanofab or whatever built before you do the other buildings. So if you're thinking, are you doing tier 3 nanofab and then you're going to do the tier 3 buildings? Like, yeah, that would save you time on the tier 3 buildings, but you had to wait for the nanofab to build, which is... Yeah. So usually it was just the sort of scenario, it's like, oh, you decided to build something in a place where you got a nanofab, and that nerfed your income. So it was a bit of a sad thing. Part of the comments on the patch notes also implied that they reserved the fact that they might go ahead and nerf it later if it starts displacing other buildings because of that change. And I don't think it will displace other buildings, because it was one of those things of it. The value when it wasn't being nerfed wasn't good enough to displace those buildings. And the fact that it now doesn't always get nerfed is probably just a good thing. It's going to make it more likely it gets built, but not enough to delay and displace the boost things. You're more likely to have it displace the boost things if the boost is not functional for whatever reason. Wait, so we got October, and May. So in May... Well, we can't do May. It doesn't really matter in May anyway, because Yemen needs to... Oh, actually, it does matter in May. In May is the tick up again. I need to tick it up one more time. So May 11th. I don't need a council action for that, at least. May 11th is when we bring you up to ally status with the Gulf Union. What do I want to do? Probably... We're going to look to expand to India, probably. Might do a short stint of campaigning in China. Get our public support up in China.
We'll make our appeal.
Ready.
Ready. Telling our story.
Ready for orders. We'll turn down the heat.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let's confirm silence, let some time pass.
I will help them.
Okay, at some point I have to track down the servants and the protectorate again to get turned agents back. I haven't been tracking them enough to keep that up.
Violence is abating.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
There's exotic materials. While establishing the exact composition of exotics continues to elude us, most certainly. They are not of our solar system. We've been able to separate significant quantities of them from alien materials they are bonded to.
We will need to harvest more of these materials from alien spacecraft.
New objective, research wormholes. Maybe, maybe not. I think we're going to do ferrocite resistance instead. Because it's there and available. Exotic hybrid systems, which is of course required for the exotic spec radiator. I think it's also required for hybrid and exotic armor. Colonial mining complex. From there, I'm going to do the shipyards. The shipyards? No, spaceworks. I would ask, are they military or materials? The answer is materials. Oh, and I suppose before I let too much pass, I should start doing mine upgrades. Oh, the Habs haven't finished upgrading. Well, most of the Habs haven't finished upgrading. We've got one that has... Which... Yes, based off my theory crafting, that was the reason. We had a nano factory there, so the nano factory accelerated the construction. Technically, what I was doing then, it wasn't making the 90 money. That is something that is slated to change on release candidate 22. Whether or not it does, because release candidate 22 hasn't gone up yet, I don't know. It may not. There. I upgrade the mine. Can I get away with upgrading the solar farm at the same time? Shutting everything down. One of them, yes. Probably want to upgrade more than one at a time. We're going to have to have some of it shut down, I think. So we're going to shut the solar farm. That took the ops center offline, which is fine. We got plenty of ops stockpile, so fine. That works. And then when these are all done, so you'll be done in... What, it's, if I were to upgrade it, we can check the... I have a quick build on. I just turned everything off. That was not what I was intending to do. It's fine. This will come online back on June. It'll have plenty of power in June. Oh, and we never disassembled the fission reactor array. We've still got 80 power kicking around. Which in a way is actually probably powering the most sensible things. The food. And the defenses. Not gonna complain there. That makes sense. Power the food and the defenses. Feed the people and defend the place. And yeah, the rest of the places we're waiting until April, the end of April, which is a couple days out, for the colony core complete. Then I'm just gonna have to be careful as I go through them one at a time. We're willing for our capacity to make things to go down a lot. We're not really willing for it to go down to 0. There we go. There's a bunch of that completing. Okay, so we'll start here. Other than the admin tower, all we've got here is solar panels and the mine. Because this is not... this is one of the asteroid places. So, solar power, or the mine, solar power, solar power, solar power, solar power, solar power, solar power. I probably have the surplus boost to run that, yeah. So we'll do at least the admin tower upgrade here at the same time, which then means we might as well do the solar farms. We actually don't have enough power as that is to power the admin tower. So I'm gonna have to put a few more in, which is not a problem. And then we'll have to, before we upgrade it to the tier 3 admin tower, we'll have to evaluate whether or not we have enough power with all solar farms here to run the admin tower. Okay, next one. This one should be a little less. Everything doesn't work. So colony mine. And solar farm. And ops tower is already turned off. Okay. Turn another one off. I'm doing the quick build off so I can check to see what the day duration here. 60 days. 60 days for the upgrade. So in 60 days we come along and do the next solar farm. And apparently I have too much solar farm here anyway, but that's fine. Okay, so you and solar farm and solar farm. Solar farm. Okay. Anyway. Okay, I should stop for the moment because we're making no metal. We're in fact burning metal. We'll burn 33 in like the mine is taking. I can check what the mine would do. Take a quick build off and check. The mine is 160 days. So over the next 160 days, so it's about 5 months, we're going to burn about 150 noble metals until the noble metal mine comes back online. Educated guesses, a couple of these were our noble metal mines. You made some. You made 13.3, well, plus 50%. So yeah, that would do it. That's the main noble metal mine that we just took offline. Oh no, that's the main metal mine we just took. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop building until some of those complete. There'll be big rewards when they're done, but in the meantime, I don't have enough nobles. Well, I have enough nobles to keep things going. I don't have enough nobles to continue to build. Patience. I must have some patience. As hard as that be sometimes. Okay.
Your orders?
We last cycle had a turned counselor from the Protectorate. So we should know where a Protectorate counselor is. In fact, we know where multiple Protectorate councils are. So we'll just pick one vaguely at random.
Initiating surveillance.
Do you have another person to
Standing by for
do
orders.
semi-serious
Where
surveillance?
Ready for orders.
Where to?
At your service. Ready
Are you
for
really the one who has surveillance? No, I have 5 people investigate counselor. Just everyone's really bad at investigating except you. That kind of explains reality. Yeah.
Ready to go.
So the best we got
Standing by.
is 9.
What's the op?
Because the other person who's good to
Standing by for
investigate doesn't have investigate counselor.
Your orders?
Okay.
Surveilling target.
Actually, this is a good place to put a part break in. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up for you tomorrow. We're going to record one more part today. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to get up and stretch the legs, and then we'll be back to record one last part today. The reason we're recording one more part today than normal, so instead of 5 parts instead of 4 parts, is because I'm going to take Christmas off. So instead of streaming on Christmas, there won't be a stream that day, so that YouTube doesn't have a hole where there's no episodes for one day. We're just recording an extra part on 4 streams, effectively. Because then that everything delaying a day means that YouTube will have those parts. And in a way, Twitch still gets the day, it's just on different days. So with that, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.